How do you be a media specialist and in the world of distance learning?
Well, I knew with the amount of uncertainty that there was, and I had really good working relationships with our administrative team, and I knew that they didn't know what they didn't know, and I didn't know what they didn't know, and so I just kind of took charge and just said, "This is how I'm going to help. This is where I'm going to be visible." I did have a course that I had to teach because I was in charge of the office assistant elective, which doesn't have a curriculum, and so that gave me a chance to sort of flex some of my own virtual teaching skills that I hadn't really had a chance to utilize. And so it was kind of on both fronts that I did have some students that I could kind of test some things out on because I worked closely with them during the school year when we were there face to face. And they actually helped me troubleshoot a lot of issues too, where I could say, hey guys, I need someone to be available at this time to test something for me because I knew another teacher was having an issue. And my students were happy to help my seventh and eighth graders. They thought that was kind of cool that I asked them to help, solve some problems other teachers were having. Because often they would report like, my teacher needs help with something, but maybe I hadn't heard about it yet. And so I would use that as a moment also to reach out to teachers. So I not only used it as a professional person to support my staff, I had a regular presence in our Microsoft team that we had built for the school. I made my own channel for just technology questions. Um, I also created some material that could be pushed into courses. A lot of teachers were a little hesitant to do any kind of like standing lesson. That wasn't typically the time of the year I actually did a lot of standing lessons because of it being testing season usually in the middle school. So I really use it as an opportunity just to try new things. And then, like I said, I tried to get some of my students to help with troubleshooting issues because they could see some things I couldn't see and test things out for me. And then I could better support their teachers, and then everybody's a little bit happier, little bit less stressed as a result of the remote teaching situation. So it was really kind of two fronts. I had that semi-virtual teaching experience that I was getting through the office assistant elective, but then at the same time I knew that my school needed someone just to be on like a little bit ahead of everything, and so I tried to be that person, and I tried to be as transparent as possible with any information that I had.